This is a 2005 Sun-lite Sun Valley Truck Camper. It is the 800 standard model. It fits in an 8-foot bed. The model itself weighs less than 1,500 pounds with a full tank of water and 20 gallons of LP. 20 pounds. If you look on the outside, it is sitting on an F-150. Truck has a heavy duty package. I would recommend that it sit on a heavy duty F, half ton or 3/4 ton or larger. Wouldn't have any issues. This truck has 2,600 plus pounds of payload. Putting on a 1,500 pound truck camper seems to be a pretty good match. Dry weight would be in the range of approximately 1,400 if you had no LP or water. If we move ahead here, you can see some additional shots. This from the side will show you where your LP 5-gallon tank is. City water hookup would be underneath here in the back. Over here you have your 10-gallon tank which you can fill. It has outside exterior. You have a 30 amp hookup out here. It comes with, I think it's a 25-foot wire that hooks into the twist lock area. If you buy a little adapter, which is about, I don't know, $10, $15, you can just plug it into regular 110. It has 4 jacks to support the truck to lift it on and off. This is the exhaust for the heater. In case you go out in the winter, it basically runs off a thermostat inside. Set it to 70 degrees. It'll kick on when it goes below 70 and shut off when it's a 70 or above. This is the exhaust for the 3-burner stove inside, stovetop. Window for your kitchen or your sink. This is the queen size mattress area over the cab. Exhaust for the refrigerator. There is storage above the top. This truck camper, specifically from the manufacturer, stated how strong the roof is. They do a decent job. I wouldn't jump up and down up there, but you could store some things up there and strap them down. I personally haven't done that, but it is an option. Ladder to get to the roof. I think you notice on some truck campers they don't have a ladder, specifically because they don't want you to go onto the roof. Full-size door, an extra outlet outside, GFCI protected. You have a little yellow light here to keep the bugs away, but you can turn on and off if you're going in and outside the camper. Double lock. Let me move ahead to the next photo. This is from the front, the over cab. If you look over in the front, the over corner, the only reason why I'm getting rid of this truck camper is because I bought a same manufacturer because I was impressed with it. I like the unit. I just bought a slightly larger one. If I jump ahead a little bit more here, you can see from the outside here, these are 2 lockable folding panels. I usually basically unlock it. I can run my fishing poles 8 foot through the bed. I put in sometimes my tackle box. I have a thin, narrow, looks like a milk crate where I put in some hoses and stuff, a lock, some cable for locking things up if I'm at the campground. We have bikes. I basically will store it in here and lock it so it's inside the bed. It's nice. It has a lot of nice storage inside as well as out with the use of the truck bed. Let me move ahead here again. I believe the next one shows more interior. There's where the queen size mattress is up front. A little bit of storage up here with the mirror. They do an excellent job, I think, with the interior personally, the cabinetry, the use of space. Just as far as I'm concerned and the way it looks, they did a really nice job. 3 storage cabinet areas up here with another mirror. I think the window treatments are very nice. This table folds down so you can make a bed. I think you'll see that in some upcoming photos. There's the kitchen area. On this side to the right of the 3-burner stove, it has a brand new, never been used microwave. This is the 3 cubic foot refrigerator, 3-way. Tons of storage in this cabinet and also the cabinet below. Additional area, if you wanted to put a television over here, you would put it up here to look and spin between the table, and also if you're in the bed and would like to look at that. Look at it when you're in bed at night. Refrigerator open. Top part for the freezer. Looking from the dining area to the one sink area, it has the 3-burner stove here. You can see where the furnace is, kind of in the corner of the picture. Moving to the next photo. Let's see. There's the closet storage area. It's pretty big. Actually, this picture makes it look a little bit smaller if you have things to hang up. I like to tow a boat, so you can hang up life jackets in here. Storage area directly below that. There you can see that the plug for running your lights and the wind-ups for the jacks. This is storage area underneath the table area. It does a decent job of actually fitting the porta potty down here if you elect to do that. The cabinet storage above the sink has 2 areas to put your pots and pans. 3 on the opposite side above the dinette. This is the storage area below or to the right of the refrigerator. Up top, it's very deep. Some kids' toys are in there in this photo. Some storage below is a little bit more shallow in the one below, but the top one is pretty deep to put lots of stuff. 2 drawers, a cabinet area or an area underneath the sink. Access your plumbing. View from the front with the the bed down, or in the bed position where the dinette is. 3-burner stove, vent, exhaust. Exterior outlets to the outside of the truck bed for more storage. I usually slide in a fishing box in there. Both sides this shows. This is the emergency exit vent over the queen bed. Also a screen if you want to let a little air in. Already talked about that section. Truck bed storage. Just showing when you open up the side things how much room you have there. There's the 20 LP. There's where you fill the water. Outside outlet, GFCI, outside light, ladder. There's the one corner, the section that had to be recaulked when it was pulled off by the previous owner. 13,500 BTU air conditioner. And this is actually the wrong photo. This is my new camper, so you can ignore that one. But it does have a 13.5 BTU 2007 air conditioner. That did not come with an air conditioner when I first purchased it. Let me go back to the interior photos. I think there's there's the beds basically. Very clean, nice, neat, dry camper. No issues whatsoever with that. I store it actually underneath a carport. I did have a couple photos of that I could do. Once again, this is a 2005 Sun-lite Sun Valley Truck Camper, the 800 standard model. If you have any interest, please contact me at boatingshow@gmail.com. And I currently have it, I've reduced the price from $53.45 to $4,950. Once again, my email is boatingshow@gmail.com, and it is located near Allentown, Pennsylvania. Thank you.